Alex Hormozi is great at understanding something as blurred and generic as fear. So we're gonna dive into his forethought that can help you quieten that fear.
If you're insecure, which everybody is, let's be real, you might as well use the insecurity to get something out of it. Use what you've got. And so a lot of people think that they need to fix their conditions in order to get like the perfect conditions before they start. But the perfect condition is whatever one you're in, because it gives you whatever assets you have. That's the cards that you're dealt. And so you just play the hand. And a lot of people have great cards. It's like, man, I'm so afraid of it. It's like, use it. It's like, I have nothing. It makes you very dangerous because you have nothing to lose.
You will never have all the weapons, but you will have some. So you need to realize what your weapons are good for and aim towards that thing. You will never be fully prepared, so you might as well start now.
Most times we catastrophize any failure to death, right? Which is like, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna lose all my money, I'm gonna be homeless, no one's gonna talk to me, I'm gonna die. Fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. And so it looks like this ocean that you're gonna step into and drown. But as soon as you step into it, you realize it was not that deep at all, and you can keep walking through it. And I just love that visual, because a lot of times when it's like we have this anxiety around this big decision we have to make, if you actually take the step and realize that it's not death, you're not gonna drown immediately. There's plenty of other steps you can take from there, even if you get a little wet.
That image he is describing, fear being a mile wide but an inch deep, is one of the best descriptions I heard about fear. Quitting that job you hate won't leave you alone dying on the street. You have friends, family, and social circles. And yourself, who is not as vanilla as you might think. Fear is loud, but it's fragile. If you walk into it, you will see it break.
What would you do if you weren't afraid? And I love thinking about that when I'm thinking about big life decisions. Like, what would I do if I weren't afraid? And it's usually like the big one, the bigger thing that I really want to do, but I'm afraid to do it. It's like, that's what I should do. I will never wish for fewer epic stories at the end of my life. And I've never regretted failures. I've always regretted things that I didn't try. And so just along those lines of trying to create more bias internally towards action rather than inaction, and normalizing consequences of failure, as we said earlier, win or learn.
I love that question. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Because for me, it always brings up a version of myself that I kinda miss. The spontaneous person, the ignorance of danger that I used to have. Do you remember when we were kids, how we didn't overthink everything? Somewhere along the way, we traded wonder for caution. And the truth is, you never look back wishing you played it safer.
So there's this quote by Marcus Aurelius that, what are you so afraid of losing when nothing in this world belongs to you? And I read that and I was like, fuck, that's good. There's also things, but there's also beliefs. Like, what are we so afraid of? Because every belief that we have, we got it. Like, we come as a blank slate. If you can't explain why you believe what you believe, then it isn't your belief. It is someone else's. And what's weird about that is that people are willing to defend someone else's belief, but they're not willing to accept someone else's belief.
That Marcus Aurelius line, what are you so afraid of losing if nothing in this world belongs to you? It hits different when you've lived a bit. When you've built things, lost things. Because you start to see that nothing was ever really yours to begin with. All you ever really owned is how deeply you lived while you had everything.